One of my favorite shows that I've watched this year was the show Kevin Can F Himself. And not only is it a great show, but the cinematography really caught my attention and really stood out to me as a fellow DP. Season 1 was shot by cinematographer Adrian Peng Correa, and he makes a stylistic choice that is really visually bold and spectacular, which is amazing because it not only looks cool, but because it really serves the story and has a narrative purpose. So the story essentially has two worlds. The first one, on the surface, it's this classic multicam sitcom look. Bright lighting, warm color temperature, that static living room that just screams early 2000s, laugh tracks. It's intentionally flat, staged, and claustrophobic. But then the story shifts to Allison's world, the real world, and everything changes. The camera movements become intentional, the lighting gets darker, more naturalistic, more gritty, it's less saturated, and suddenly we're in a gritty single cam drama, and everything looks a whole lot more depressing. It's a stylistic tonal shift that completely changes how we see her. And it also is more than just a visual highlight of the two worlds, the sitcom and the real world. The visual language evolves as Allison the character does. The more agency she gets, the more these two styles start to bleed into each other. And it's also not just stunning to look at, but this choice tells us so much without even saying a word. In the pilot, we're first introduced to this sitcom world with the bright lights and the laugh tracks. But within seconds of the shift to Allison's reality, the visuals alone tell us everything we need to know. Things feel off, her world is grim, we instantly feel the weight of it, and it shows us that she's living a double life. One version around her husband, and one who she is on her own. And that jarring visual shift makes it immediately clear that something's wrong with her marriage before we've even dived deeper into the story. Season 2 was shot by cinematographer Shannon Madden, who brought a ton of nuance and specificity to the visuals. She keeps the sharp contrast between the formats, but then makes subtle shifts in tone that sort of track Allison's mental unraveling over the course of the show. The handheld work becomes more chaotic, the lighting more expressionistic, and it just really makes you feel like the walls are closing in while keeping the world grounded and believable. And it just really deepens the emotional arc while still feeling super cohesive with season 1 and without drawing attention to itself. And these really amazing and really deliberate cinematographic choices in Kevin Can F Himself not only show off the show's sort of dual realities, but they also serve as a commentary on the traditional roles assigned to women in sitcoms. If you haven't seen it, you should really check it out, and if you have seen it, let me know what you think in the comments.